Thank you all for coming. Today is June 24th. More notably, and more importantly, a Friday. It's, no, I'm not going to sing that song, but I'm sure if I had, you'd all had second impressions of it, as I would have wooed you with my melodious singing. Nevertheless, good afternoon, respected guests, members of the community, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I'm absolutely honored to be standing here representing the graduating class of 2011. On behalf of the graduates, I would like to thank you for joining us on this auspicious occasion of our graduating ceremony. For many of you, this day will be engraved in your memories and replayed in your dreams. Not only because I look good in a suit, but because today it's about every single one of us. After 12 years of fond memories, we can finally celebrate the hard work that we've put into getting this far. But what is it really? Let me take you back. Remember the good old days when we played Haig and Ngana at recess? No? Well, what the first time we got to use lockers in middle school? Even if you suffer from any acute form of memory loss, I can assure you, you'll remember and will continue to remember the past 4 years here at Earl Secondary School. Is a piece of paper saying you've completed secondary education worth all these memorable moments? Definitely not. Life isn't defined by an instant. I believe it to be a combination and collection of memories, moments. So don't feel as if today is enough to summarize the past 12 years of hard work. These moments are important as they've allowed us to grow as individuals and knowledge for you. When one enters Earl Haig, you can see our school motto, Carpe Diem, Latin for seize the day. The first time I saw this, I thought, wow, that has to be the cheesiest thing I've ever seen. However, the more I thought about it, the more real it became. There's something truly wonderful about this school, as people not only hear and understand its motto, but it's constantly being lived in the halls of Earl Haig. Haig is a school always buzzing with life, be it the sports, the arts, the clubs, or the academics. Every time I look back, I feel even prouder to have been a Haiger. There's probably in the Valedictorian at some other school saying the exact same thing for his school, but I can assure you, I mean every single word I say. The Valedictorian standing in front of you is proud to have been a Haiger, proud to have attended this school, and gotten to know many wonderful people. From quiet homes and first beginnings, out of undiscovered ends, there's nothing worth the way of winning, but laughter and the love of friends. This poem beautifully summarizes what my experience at Haig has been like. It's been about these new discoveries and the multiple challenges I've faced. Not only that, it's been about those win moments and the amazing friends along the way that have helped me explore these undiscovered ends, which have in turn led us to our own personal growth. I remember my first day at school here in Canada. I had just migrated from Germany and attended a grade 2 class at Public School. Having arrived midwinter, I remember trying to think of warm thoughts in order to escape the blistering cold I had brought myself to. But soon I realized I no longer needed to. I had met amazing people with whom I became friends with, and to this day are still friends with. These people warmed up my life as they accepted the new kid. They let him play with them during recess and talk to him during class. But I was here on a top secret mission, sent from the depths of the African jungle. Yes, I was here on a mission to succeed. I come from a humble family where the values of hard work, persistence, and drive are never overlooked. My parents left a relatively comfortable lifestyle in my homeland of Cameroon when I was 5 years old for one thing and one thing only, opportunity. Like many other immigrant families, they view Canada as a place of accomplishment, of accomplishing what seemed impossible in the country in which they were born. Above all, my parents left Cameroon in hopes of giving my brothers, sister, and I a better education, enhanced opportunities to learn, grow, and succeed. I will never forget the many sacrifices for a family and took to heart the philosophy of the value of education. The teaching that while one can lose his riches or popularity over the course of his life, or even unfortunately part ways with good friends, education is enduring and yours to keep for the rest of your life. Merci beaucoup, mon papa. That being said, I would like to thank the amazing teaching staff here at the Haig Secondary School. From the amazing math teachers, the brilliant English, phys ed, social science, business, arts teachers here at Haig. You have honestly been amazing as teachers, and unlike teachers at some other school, you have honestly helped us in choosing our career path for the future. Your enthusiasm for the subject you teach and for the profession you've selected has truly been magnificent and crucial for many of our future decisions. You as teachers hold great power, and as one of my favorite quotes once said, with great power comes great responsibility. Thank you also to all the staff here at Haig for your hard work in positively contributing to the school's environment. And finally, thank you to the admin team here at the Haig Secondary School for the amazing hard work as they've allowed Haig to become the wonderful school it is today. I think I speak for the entire graduating class when I say this, but you have truly been amazing at what you do. Thank you very much. But let us not forget how privileged we are. There are many kids out on this vast planet who would love to trade places with us as they see education as an escape from the life of turmoil. Getting a secondary school diploma and graduating may seem trivial to some, but it would really mean a lot to many other people. These diplomas you hold is something that many wish to have, so don't let it go to waste. Ngana once said, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever." High school is only a step in education, but I feel the most important. Do not look at the grades you receive in your report card as an indication of your level of knowledge. Those with the highest average may not necessarily know more than you. They've just understood to work with the system or around the system. The 98.82, that's very impressive. I challenge all of you to change this way of thinking. Let us stop being players in someone else's game. Learn and continue to learn in order to better the society and environment you find yourself in. People like Bill Gates are recognized and respected because they took what they were learning in school to address the problems they saw in society. But now, don't let the mindset that success means wealth and notoriety dictate the way you live your life. Anyone who lives his life in that way, anyone who lives a successful life, contributes positively to the general population. When you contribute to a greater good, you help others have to decide to do the same by following your example. On a hot summer day, much similar to this one, though it's raining, one man, who is now an iconic symbol to many, walked down the streets of Washington, D.C. Lincoln Memorial with a message of freedom and change. This man is Martin Luther King Jr. He gave a message of equality and rights, one that has and will continue to go down in history books and transcend for time. The world has made major advancements since then, and though some may argue the oasis Mr. King Jr. talks about is far from being reality, I feel that we've truly come a long way. In his speech he says, "As we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. Walk ahead is what we must do. As we get ready to take on the road and rise as the next generation, I pledge that we all pursue the dreams that we've set out to. And I have a few dreams of my own. I have a dream. I dream that all of us in this graduating class, pursue pursue what we truly enjoy doing and do it successfully in the next couple of years. I also dream that we all end up successful in the definition laid out beforehand about helping the general population. I'm not one to bet, but when I do, I usually do it big. And I bet that this graduating class will succeed in achieving those two dreams. We will all be successful in the fields we do, and we will all pursue what we love doing. The road ahead will be long. Our climb will be steep. We may not get there in 4 or 5 years, or even a decade. But graduates, I have never been more hopeful than I am today that we will get there. I promise you, we as a class will get there. Now, as I look back for the millionth time, I see how privileged we were to have the opportunity to meet the people we've met and the many experiences we faced. From black and yellow to system dynamics, my experience here at Earl Haig has truly been, for lack of better words, special. As human nature, we may all have made mistakes and may hold some regrets. But I usually don't like to hold regrets, as it forces somebody to live in the past and to forget the bright future that may be ahead of them. That being said, at this very moment, I have 2 regrets. Scandalous, I know. My first regret is the fact that I didn't have the opportunity to have gotten to know each and every single one of you. Now, you may find this naive of me, but it's truly saddening knowing that there are people in this very graduating class that I'm not standing up here representing, that I haven't gotten to meet, will never have the opportunity to meet. All I can really say to them is, have a good life, and I hope everything goes well for you. My second regret, and the one that is probably true for many of us, is the fact that next year, as we follow the paths that have come before us, there will be faces and people we have become so accustomed to seeing in our daily lives, missing from our everyday. I have developed many deep relationships with many of you here, and it will be truly sad to know that some of you will part ways as we head out into the many bright futures. These, my friends, are my 2 greatest regrets. As I said before, I usually don't hold any regrets, but for this class, I will allow myself to live in the past, as I will never remember my past 4 years here at Earl Haig second year school. My time and experience here has just been truly amazing, memorable, inspiring, and sensational, and I don't for 1 second want to forget it. So as we await the start of our futures, let us rejoice one last time as Haggers. The spotlights are shining on us, and at this very moment, each and every one of you is looking better with it, and will be doing better with these lights on. Don't let this feeling you have in your heart fade, and let the light forever shine. Today, as I say to you, the challenges we face are real. They are serious, and they are many. They will not be met easily or in a short span of time, but know this, fellow graduates, they will be met. La vie est comme une bicyclette. Il faut avancer pour ne pas perdre de